Okay, Tom, so I'm seriously impressed with the progress that you're making. Every week when I'm marking these papers, you're hugely improving on the previous week, to the point where last week you got your grade C with 74. So what I'm hoping for is either, more improvement again, or that at least we're staying in the grade C's. So let's see how you've done this week. Meters, litres, kilometres, kilograms. Okay, so 4-2. Miles are not metric units. Okay, miles are old-fashioned imperial units like feet and inches, stones, pounds. We want metric units, so what they're looking for there is kilometers. Okay, so you're going to lose a mark there. 54 is a little bit out. So you've got a method, but your method should be counting anything that's over half full. So there should be that one there that's included, that one there that's probably included, maybe that one, possibly that one. It's outside the range. I'm looking for something between 56 and 60. Okay, so you're going to get 1 mark for your method, but you're not close enough to get that mark there. So total for the page is 10. Drop 2. That's good. Cylinder, pentagon, triangle, prism. Good stuff. 4 marks for that page. Radius is correct. Tangent is correct. Second isn't correct. If you'd have said segment, then it's still wrong, but it would make sense, because the segment is the parts of the circle that line has created. So that little bit there is a segment, that bit up there is a segment. But the question is asking for the name of the straight line, and the name of that straight line is a chord. So 2 marks there. That is correct. That is correct. But if you look, there's 3 marks for this question. Now neither of those lines is going to be worth 2 marks. So you are missing a line. And the line you were missing is the diagonal that's going through this way. That's also a line of symmetry for that shape. So you've got 2 out of the 3 marks there. That's 0.4, but so is that. Alright, now this is a calculator allowed paper. So all you've got to do, it is a calculator allowed paper, isn't it? Yeah, this is a paper 2. So all you've got to do is just plonk those into your calculator. There's the fraction button. 10 over 25 equals, turn it to decimal, 0.4. Next one over, 1 over 4 equals, turn it into decimal, so it's not that one. 4 out of 15 equals, turn it into a decimal, it's not that one. So you can just use your calculator to put the circle around the right one. 1 mark for that, that's correct. 6 out of 15 shaded, correct, but they want it in its simplest form. Now again, I'd forgotten when I did the video, you could use the calculator for this. So 6 out of 15, fraction button, 6, 15, press equals, 2/5 in its simplest form. 1 mark for that. So for that page you've got 4, 6, 7, 8, 11, 12 and 4. Times the number by 4. 27, 45x, y take 3, 8, 48, wow, 16 full marks on that page. That is brilliant, you really nailed that. 45, no, you've worked out the mode, this is the mode. 59 comes up more than anything else, so it's the mode. The mean, you have to add your numbers together, which comes to 492, and then divide that by however many data items there are, which are 8, to get 61.5. So your method is wrong for that, and I can't give you any marks because you haven't added them up either. And then for this, yes, you need to put them in order, but 62 isn't the middle. If you look, that if 62 is the middle, you've got 3 that side of it, but 4 that side of it. So it's not the middle. You've got a middle pair. When you've got a middle pair, you've got to find the halfway between. The way you find the halfway between, if you can't work it out just by counting on, is you add the 2 together, which is 121, and half that. So 60.5 is what you need to do. So you haven't gone far enough to earn any marks for that. So that wasn't not a good question, but easy to put right there, Tom. You can easily get that sorted. That's good for there. 6 for the page. Sorry, 5 for the page. Can't count. This one's wrong with you. I'll go through it in class. But basically, if a square has got an area of 10, and to work out the area of a square or a rectangle, you multiply the length by the width. So for a square, the sides are the same. So what times itself is 25, is what you're basically saying. What times itself is 25? 5 times itself is 25. So that means each side of each square is 5, which means if you've got 2 squares on top of each other, the height of that rectangle is 10. Now it's also telling you that the diameter of each circle is the same as the length of the side, so that means that that distance is also 5. So that's 5, that's 5, that's 5, that's 5, that's 5, and that's 5. Total distance across there is 30. So the perimeter of the shape, which is what they want, is the distance you walk if you go all the way around the outside of the shape. So it's going to be 10 plus 30 plus 10 plus 30. Right, I'm just trying to work out what you've done here. You got the answer right. You've got to add them up first of all to give 150. Then you've done that. Which is actually right. So what you've done, right, the way that I would have expected you to write that would be 69 out of 150. Okay? There were 150 votes in total, and Andrew got 69 of them. And then you would turn that into a percentage by times it by 100. Now 100 over 150 is the same as 2 over 3, or 2/3. So actually what you've done is right. So you get the marks. I suppose it's an odd way of doing it, but it's not wrong. And that's right, £2.58. 6 for the page. Right, I can't give you any marks for what you've done. Although they're both right, they haven't been constructed. Or if you have constructed them, you need to leave the construction lines in. So you're not going to get any marks. Let me show you how to construct them. You need a compass. You put the point of your compass on A, and you draw part of a circle. Doesn't matter how far open your compass was. You then move the point to where the circle crosses the original line, and you cross the circle again. And what you'll see when I move my hand is where the two curves cross is 60 degrees. To get your marks, you have to show me those compass curves. Similarly with this, you put your compass on P, you open it out so it's over halfway. You then draw part of a circle. You then, without changing the size of your compass, put the compass point on Q and draw another part of a circle. You draw a line through those crossings, and that is your perpendicular bisector. Without those curves, you don't get any marks. Okay. So 73 is correct. 180 take away 73 is correct. 103 is wrong. It's 107. Okay, so you've just done a button slip there. So you lose 1 mark for that. Okay. What have we got here? So you got your 25 times 0.93 is 23.25. You've taken them away. You've then done 46 times £1.32. No. It's 21. Okay, you've realized that the difference is 21, but then you've still used the 46. So that's wrong. And then you've correctly added up what you need to add up, but that's obviously wrong. So out of those 6 marks, you're going to lose 1 mark. Take a look at my video clip to see how to work that out. You should be able to get your head around it, but it is tricky because they're turning it into algebra with that x. 2, 4, 6, 7 for the page. That's right, well done. Unfortunately, it's asking for a percentage and you're giving it as a fraction. So what you need to do is 1/3 times 100, which is 33.3%. So that's just a little mistake there. That's good, that's good, that's good. No, as the data does not follow a negative or positive correlation. Good. 5, 7 for the page. 18% 2,400 is that. That is correct. That is correct as well. Now, you made the same mistake that I made if you watch the first video where I didn't read the question either. That is what the value is after 2 years. The question's basically asking you how much money is it lost. Okay, which means you need to add the 432 and that together, or take that away from 2,400. Okay, so you're going to lose the last mark there. Here it's not trig. Okay, you won't have a trig question on the foundation to your paper. It's Pythag. Alright, I'll go through that in class and you can practice it. You can practice questions on the topics page. Look for Pythagoras theorem or Pythagoras rule, I think I might have called it. And again, watch the video clip to see how I've worked that out. And 3 for the page. So let's have a look at your total then, Tom. 10, 15, 22, 38, 43, 49, 56, 63, 66. Ooh, so you're back in the 60s. I'm going to call it a D. I'm going to say that you're 4 marks off a C with that. But you can see that you know, there are quite a lot of little marks that you can easily find 4 marks in there, that you made a careless little mistake. So that's still pretty good. Well done, Tom.